Let's head to the northern region now, and the Tamale North Constituency is one of the most sought-after seats in the northern region. Created in 2004, the seat has been largely held by the National Democratic Congress. Today, we tell the political history of Tamale North as we look ahead to what promises to be a fierce contest between incumbent Alhassan Suhuyini and former MP Alhassan Dalmani. Martina Bugri has the details.
The Tamale North Constituency is one of the constituencies in the regional capital Tamale. Created in 2004, the seat has been largely held by the National Democratic Congress. Alhaji Abubakar Sumani was the first member of parliament for that constituency. He retained his seat in 2008 after beating then independent candidate Alhassan Dalmani and 4 other contestants. But Alhaji Sumani wasn't third-time lucky as he lost his bid to Alhassan Dalmani, who was contesting again as an independent candidate. Mr. Dalmani's catchy slogan, "No Dalmani, no vote," caught on with the constituents, who gave him the nod to represent them in parliament, albeit via a slim margin of 694 votes. Then in 2016, the NDC Alhassan Suhuyini emerged. He played to the gallery and won the hearts of the people in an election Christian Alhassan Suhuyini seized the power. Mr. Suhuyini won, emphatically beating his contender, the MPP's Kulsume Mohammed, by more than 5,000 votes. 2016, Suhuyini seized the power. What's the slogan for this year?
Well, this year the slogans are so many, depending on the community that I go to. One slogan or the other is dropped. Yesterday I was at Tamale, and the people said that they are giving me ruler. This year they are replacing the Assisi power with ruler, and it depends on where you go. Others say that I'm the development chief, Tumalana, and all those things. So it depends on the community, but the Assisi power is still very much alive.
4 years later, Alhassan Dalmani has staged a comeback, but this time on the ticket of the NPP, making him Alhassan Suhuyini's closest contender. Incumbent member of parliament Alhassan Suhuyini believes he has contributed his quota, and with the grace of God, he will win for the second time. He outlined some of the projects he has undertaken.
By the grace of God, even though we did not come into parliament at a time that our government was in power, we have been able to lead a number of interventions in the constituency that we are, I will say, thankful to God for. For example, one of our very rural areas in the constituency, known as Balahe, as a result of my intervention, they are getting a very, modern clinic that is being put up by Kata Charity, an NGO that I approached and requested support from. And I am grateful to the foundation, because that is not the only community that is benefiting from their intervention. In fact, it came to me as a shock when they called me one afternoon and announced the projects that they were, going to undertake in my community after I had engaged them for over a year. And the Balahai Clinic is one. They are doing a similar clinic in Ward K, and they are doing 3-unit classroom block in Kalpohini and another 3-unit classroom block in Kampli. They have also provided 3 water, mechanized, boreholes in the communities in Tamale North, Kambli Paumo, Kambli Tunairi, and then Kumani. Now, that is what I want to be the model of a member of parliament lobbying for projects, not only just from central government, but also other well-meaning organizations like non-governmental organizations that are into development works. And I am also very, very thankful not only to Qatar Charity, but to other NGOs that have in different ways helped me to impact life in the last 4 years that I have been the MP of this area. One that also comes to mind is Crime Check Foundation. It's also a Ghanaian NGO. They have also helped me to provide a water system, a mechanized well with overhead tank at a community known as Woboguma. It is a community that shared until that well shared their water source, a dam that was constructed somewhere in year 2000.